Hey everyone, it's Brian from McDuff's, and today I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what's sold over Thanksgiving holiday from Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, to the Sunday after. And we're not including Cyber Monday, anything like that. That's going to be for another video. So let's get started. So our first item that's sold, and these aren't in chronological order by any means, they're just items that it's sold. This is a Star Wars comic book. It's vintage 1980 issue. This was the first appearance of Boba Fett, I believe. If that's there's two of them have Boba Fett in it, but one of them is the first appearance. This one does have some damage here, so I couldn't get quite as much. I did accept an offer of $50 for it, even though it probably really was worth the 85. I just really wanted to get it sold. So, but it only was listed for a couple of days, so that was a pretty good deal. And this here is a robot kit. This actually belongs to a friend of mine. It was brand new in the box, and so that got shipped off to someone. That sold for $34. It's got like one of these mechanical robotic arms here. It's great for kids to develop their love of science and robots, I guess. So this was something I'd not seen before. This is Star Wars blueprints, and just to give you an idea, this is what one of them looks like. One of the many blueprints here. This is the tractor beam generator, and it comes with all of these in here, including R2D2 and such. And these would be actually very cool to have them framed. You could have them pressed out a little bit, straightened out and framed, and these would really look cool rather than keeping them in this package. It's kind of a shame to keep them all in there. So pretty good deal there for someone for $15. Next up is we have a lot of, not surprising, Christmas ornaments. Now, I don't really like to deal with Christmas stuff too much, but a lot of these were keepsake or a little bit higher valued ornaments. And I mean higher valued, $12. I think the most expensive ornament that I sold was $15. They're not worth a huge amount of money, but I bought them in a storage locker, and so there was a lot of them in there. So I felt like I better at least list them and try to get rid of them somehow. I mean, making $5 or $6 on one of these is better than nothing, because I paid for the shipping on them to kind of entice people to buy them, and they have been. I've been selling a lot of them, so $12 to the good. But in profit-wise, I'm probably only be making about $7 on this item. So let's go on here. This is a set of Return of the Jedis. These are another vintage set of stickers. These are cards, and those sold for $30. And this is not the complete series. This is only Series 2. Because I have other cards from Return of the Jedi, but they're incomplete. So, but this one here is the entire series. Series 2. Here's the other Boba Fett comic that's sold, and a friend of mine, he actually came over to help me sort through these, and he knows everything about comics and cards and things like that. So, I mean, I know something about it, but I was never really, I read comic books as a kid, but I didn't collect them or anything like that. I certainly didn't have things like baseball cards and these kinds of cards. So, anyway, he told me, he said, hey, this one should be extra valuable because it's got Boba Fett in it, and I've been watching the Mandalorian on Disney, so it's pretty cool artwork too and everything. So, but this one is particularly valuable. It sold for $85, and it was in very good condition. Here's a Hot Wheels lunchbox. This is a Christmas ornament. See, it sold for $12. They said not a lot of money there, but I like to call it like the bread and butter. This is what, when nothing else is going on, at least you got some kind of money coming in. And it did help out my eBay score, my ratings and everything. They've gone up because I'm shipping these things out. They're very easy to ship. They go in a very small 4x6x4 box with a little bit of bubble wrap in there, and that's about it. Off they go, because they all have boxes. And then I got a couple of more unusual items here. I bought these at an auction. If you saw one of my other videos, you saw that I did purchase a large selection of dental explorers, or the picks that they use to scrape your teeth. It's kind of uncomfortable to think about, but someone did buy these. I can't imagine that they're using these for dental work. They're kind of old. they're tarnished. I mean, I know they're stainless and everything, but these are pretty old ones. So I imagine they're using it for some other purpose. Maybe they're going to be using it to actually clean stuff. I don't really know. Hopefully not dental. Hopefully not. Here's a cute one. This is a Scooby-Doo ornament. See, this one sold for 15. This is my most expensive ornament I've sold out of the lot. I had about 40 or so Christmas ornaments that I bought that came in this locker that I bought. So, but Scooby and Shaggy sold for 15. This Scooby and Shaggy sold for 15. This is an unusual item. I saw it. I bought it at an online auction, the same one I got the dental picks from, at least the same auctioneers. And when you open the lid of this box, there's like a little miniature bar in there. There's a ice bucket. There's 2 shot glasses and a decanter. And this is what they look like when they're out of the box. Very nice amber glass. It's in good shape. It was made in Japan, and which would kind of think I would kind of think that this is probably from like the 1950s or 60s, perhaps. When things would say "Made in Japan" on them. But it's in good condition. There's a little scratching, around here in the back, but it's not really bad at all. And that sold for $95. Moving on is another Scooby ornament. And for some reason, this one only listed for 12. It comes with a miniature Scooby-Doo ornament here. This one is cool. The miniature ones, I'm not sure what you would use those for. Maybe because you can't really see them when you put them on a big tree. Maybe if you had a small tree, you might want to put that on there. This was an unusual lot here. This is a Starfleet training manual, and it says tri-dimensional chess. I always thought it was 3-dimensional chess, but anyway, tri-dimensional chess, the Starfleet cookbook, and Starfleet marriage manual. Things that are vital to know when you're going to be a Starfleet officer, and work for the Federation. So, but anyway, that sold for $20 for the lot of 3 of those. Here's a die-cast car. All the doors move, the hood opens and everything. It's a 65 Corvette. It was sold for $20. This was one of my bigger sales for this weekend was the Barbie Townhouse. And this one was like 98% complete. It was missing 2 small things. One was the pink bed over here, and it was also missing one of the clips that I believe holds on to the background. It shouldn't really affect it too much. It'd be 1 clip short on that, but all the other structure is there and everything. The elevator even had the original string, even the rubber band that would work with the elevator. I guess there was a rubber band on here so that when you wanted to go down, the rubber band would be attached underneath here and would pull the elevator back down. So, very nice find. The graphics were in excellent condition, everything. I bought these actually from someone that lives in my neighborhood. She was selling some things before she moved, and she didn't want all the Barbie stuff. So there we go. That is Barbie Townhouse. And now we have another Christmas ornament. This one sold for like $10. It always gets me when people see something for like $12 and they counter you with 10. I'm going, $2? That's really going to make the break the deal there for you, huh? But anyway, it does. I often will leave best offers on because I may be off. I mean, this is a pretty unusual thing. It was hard to find another ornament like this that had sold, so I didn't really have a way of comping it out exactly. So the best I could do is come up with $12. So I could be wrong on this, but $2, everybody, come on, $2. Here's a GI Joe lunchbox. It comes with this little card or something that came with it, a description of it. Even a tiny little thermos that doesn't work. It doesn't come apart or anything. But you could actually hang the thermos as a separate ornament if you wanted to, or just keep it inside. The door opens up on the lunchbox. It's very detailed work there, and all nicely, I must say printed on, I guess, or something. But I do remember seeing kids at school having this same lunchbox. So it's a very cool idea. And then let's see. So our total for those days, this is after shipping. What I get to keep is $427.60. So not too bad. The more times you list things, the more you list things on eBay, the more sales you get. It bumps your sales up to the top, your listings up to the top, and when they go up to the top, you're more likely to sell the item because it's at the top. People usually will click on one. They don't like to go to more than one page. So if you can be on the first page of listings, that's always the best. So I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. If you like this kind of content, please like, and I appreciate if you could subscribe to my videos, to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. It helps me out, and I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that I can start getting paid for doing this. It's not a lot of money, but hey, it's worth it. But hopefully this helps you out. And if you are an eBay seller, feel free to take a look at my other videos. I have some helps in there to help you make your eBay listing life just a little bit easier. So I'm always looking for ways to improve that. And thanks for watching, and happy Thanksgiving.